Now, what did Herman Kahn say you should do? First of all, recognize that you're escalating. Recognize what you're doing. You're climbing to a nuclear holocaust. 2, take a beat. Just take a beat. And 3, climb back down. De-escalate gradually. That's what happened in the Cuban Missile Crisis. And I give 2 examples of how the world came extremely close to nuclear war in the 1980s. And one of them was, the U.S. was conducting a nuclear war game, but the KGB thought it was real. And they were like fueling their bombers and getting their missiles ready and getting very close. There was a U.S. general, Lieutenant General Perutz, who saw this happening and took it upon himself. Instead of notifying his superiors, he de-escalated the nuclear war. He said, time out. Let's not take the next couple steps because Russia is misreading this. There was another case where a Russian, by the way, these are primitive artificial intelligence systems. The Russians got a signal, the Soviet Union, but really Russia, that U.S. missiles were coming in, U.S. nuclear missiles were coming in. He got a launch warning because you launch on warning because you want to shoot first. His job was to call his superiors, and Russia probably would have fired their nuclear missiles. Instead, he had worked on the system and he knew it had flaws, and he said, the U.S., he saw 5 missiles. He said, the U.S. wouldn't shoot 5 missiles. They would shoot 200. So maybe it's a false alarm. And it turns out it was. And he was later known, this is Lieutenant Colonel Petrov, later became known as the man who saved the world. Now, here's the point as it relates to the book. In both cases, de-escalating the war game, de-escalating the launch on warning situation, those officers violated orders. What did they rely on? Intuition, gut instinct, common sense. They did not go by the book. And the point is, artificial intelligence is not capable of that. It's never been programmed. It may be non-programmable. So to save the planet, to save life on Earth, keep artificial intelligence out of the nuclear kill chain because it will just follow Herman Kahn's ladder. Artificial intelligence, based on the training set, based on history, will say, keep escalating, kind of like a la Joe Biden. But a human would say, there's something wrong here, or we got to back down, or we got to do something different. But you're exactly right, Julia.